Let's take a look at democracy. It may surprise you to learn the United States is not a pure democracy. The framers of the US Constitution chose not to create a democracy. Instead, they established a republic. Democracy is a form of direct popular government. The people vote and accordingly directly decide issues. A republic, in contrast, is a form of government as originated in ancient Rome, in which the people elect representatives who make the laws for the people. To most of the framers, indirect lawmaking through representatives was preferable to direct popular lawmaking. Democratic and Republican forms of government share an important feature. The authority to govern rests in the hands of the governed, not in the hands of the governors. The two differ in how that authority is exercised. In a democracy, it's exercised through direct popular vote. In a republic, the people's sovereignty is exercised through their elected representatives. In a republic, accountability of those who govern is checked in several ways, but the most significant is by periodic election. Today, the United States can best be characterized as a democratic republic or a constitutional republic because most laws are made through elected representatives, but popular referenda are also used to make law in many jurisdictions. In addition, many jurisdictions provide for direct recall of elected representatives by the people, and there's a growing movement of deliberative democracy. In deliberative democracy, the role of the people transcends voting in law, and government decision making is viewed as a community, not solely as a legislative process. Today, the descriptors democracy or constitutional republic refer to more than one source of lawmaking. They also express the idea that governmental authority, as well as the will of the popular majority, should be limited by fundamental civil liberties, and the government officers are accountable for their actions. In the context of administrative law, we assume that keeping administrative officers who are not elected and who rarely engage citizens in decision making accountable is a generally accepted ideal. Congress and the president are accountable through the ballot box. Federal judges are less accountable, as intended by the framers of the Constitution. Agency officials, however, come to office through an appointment process, and in some instances, they're not directly accountable to the people who appointed them, for example, the president and Congress after they are appointed. Furthermore, the authority of the president or Congress to remove some administrative officials is limited. Accordingly, much of administrative law is concerned with how to keep the bureaucracy accountable in our democratic republic. As you proceed through this course, consider how the subject you're discussing relates to keeping agencies from becoming too independent, arbitrary, or a threat to freedom. The word democracy has become a popular way of referring to accountability in government.